I'm back! Anyways, like I said, I am back with more Monster Hunter Tri, and I have some explaining to do. Basically, the reason I haven't been going on with the series and I kind of took a break with it is because I had massive problems continuing to play the game. Not because the game isn't fun or anything, just because of hardware issues. For the multiplayer, I lost Dawn because Dawn's Wii hard drive broke and disk reader broke at the same time, so absolutely no recovering that there. And Jazz went missing, so that's 2 gone, and me and Silver just aren't that great. So, anyways, I'm back again today to bring you more single-player Monster Hunter Tri. I'm hoping to get the multiplayer Monster Hunter Tri started up again with Jazz and Akira fairly shortly. But for now, I have this for you. Oh, yes, and the other reason is, after everyone stopped that and I started playing single-player, I started having massive power outage problems whenever I tried to run more than 2 things at once in my house. So, I'm still having the power outage problem, but it's late at night and I'm the only one doing stuff, so I should not have power outages. Now you might notice I have changed my sword here because I am fighting the Kuropeko. And the Kuropeko actually is quite heavily armored, especially in the front. And it's very, very hard for you to get hits off with the hammer. Lots of ums there, but you know what, I'll hem and haw my way through this. It's my first solo Let's Play in quite a while. So then, I find the main strategy with the sword, as long as you're using the classic controller anyways, is just to go XA, XA over and over again, because if you do that, you do an infinite combo, and you can always dodge out of the way in case it tries to do something crazy. And you dodge out of the way just by tapping B and holding the other direction. If you happen to knock it out, or if it happens to be sleeping, you can do a charge attack, a charge draw attack with your sword, if you're standing still before it happens. So this is the attack you really want to avoid, that flint attack, because that can do quite a bit of damage, especially with the early armor in the game. Now it's really great to take Waka with you because he can serve as a distraction and give you time to run away and heal and basically do anything you need to. Now, the other thing you have to watch out for, and it isn't such a big problem with the early game Kuropeko, but with the later game Kuropeko it really is, oh god, is it can use the cries of other monsters to summon them onto the field. You can always tell what monster it's summoning by the cry it makes, but that doesn't stop it from doing really dickish things like summoning a Devil Joe. Uh-oh. I might be lambasted a bit for using that pronunciation. So I'm gonna go behind this rock and heal a bit, and fortunately Cha-Cha managed to finish his dance and heal me a bit too. So as for breakable parts on this monster, you can break its beak and you can also break its I think you can break its sack there that it uses to call other monsters. Unfortunately it can light you on fire as you demonstrate, but if you roll 3 times in a row the fire will go away. It will do persistent damage until it does go away. Man, I feel like I'm live casting a StarCraft match with how much I'm talking here. You can also stun it, of course, by hitting its head. It's quite prone to all forms of, see, my weapon got blunt there and now I can't hit it properly anymore. So I'm just gonna go ahead and roll out of this area. I forget entirely what I was saying before, so I'm just gonna pretend it never happened. So let's use a mini whetstone, down a first aid med or 2, and then get right back into the fray. So early game with light armor, it can actually cause quite a bit of damage. So you especially want to make sure you're not hit by the fire attack that I was very clearly hit with, like very definitely hit. Can't be much more definitely hit than I was just there. Also, it's a good thing to break its flint, both its flints, and it's a good thing to break its beak because not only does it give you extra treasure, like you can only get the Kuropeko flint if you break it, but it also sort of cripples its flint attack. I think it can still manage to pull it off, but it does less damage, and I think it can only do it twice instead of 3 times. I wouldn't quote me on that, though. Another thing you can do that's interesting with the Kuropeko is if you attack it while it's dancing, and I'll show you its dance later, in the chest, it will drop a wyvern tier. So here's its dance. It's doing it, so I'm gonna try to hit it once or twice in the chest. I think I may have missed it. Yeah, I think I missed it there. The other reason I got so disheartened and quit is because I tried to record a video of the Qurupeco and lost because I did not bring a weapon that could actually pierce its armor. And while it is possible to kill a monster and not be able to get through its armor, it's very hard and I do not enjoy it in the slightest. Also, one more thing I'm going to mention is I'm from now on going to upload these videos in 720p, and not because of anything stupid like I think we can play in 720p, but YouTube tends to butcher anything you don't put in 720p. They tend to sort of render it really badly. So it's just better for all parties if it is in 720p so it doesn't kill it. So as you can tell, it's already weak. Its sign of weakness is quite clear. Unfortunately, the Qurupeco can fly, but you can track it with either its shadow or by throwing a paintball at it like I did at the start here. So it's gonna fly away, probably to its nest, to try to get to sleep. I think it can actually fly straight there in one go. So I will try to meet it there. May have actually been faster to take the shortcut in Area 1, but I very much doubt that, so let's keep going here. Excuse me, I kind of have to burp. And by burp I mean not really burp. Suppress a burp. I can't actually burp. It's one of those things. I just never have gotten the knack for it. You don't have friends in your... You don't make friends in your... Oh, no, Jesus, I just horribly butchered a... Not Lewis Carroll. Who's that really funny author, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? He's dead. I'm quite sad about it because he was such a good author. I don't know. But anyways, I just butchered one of his quotes. Kinda sucks. Oh no, the one thing that sucks about a sword is that you can often kind of attack in the wrong direction and get yourself stuck for a long time when it's given you such a good opportunity to attack it. It's already summoned the Great Jaggy, as you can see, a second time there. Now I'm just going to try to go to an empty corner, and while things are focused on Cha-Cha, I'm going to sharpen my sword. Quick, 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 quick. Perfect. Thank you so much, Cha-Cha. Sometimes Cha-Cha's useful. Usually he's just a pain in the ass and does absolutely nothing. But I'd say he's always worth bringing along on your quests, because later on he does disappear for a bit. Spoiler alert. And it is actually quite annoying once you get used to... well, I can show you another trick here. If you... Oh, never mind, I can't show you another trick. I can feint. Well, damn. You know what? This is a perfect opportunity to show you guys the shortcut through the desert. I don't think I've shown it to you before. So, if you happen to die and get brought back here, first of all, you'll lose all your food buffs. And second, you can go right back to Area 7 through the back of the fort like I just did. Oh yes, what I was about to say is I actually have a new setup where I kind of record through XSplit on my stream that's coming from my computer. One hit. What a dick. Killed me right when it had one hit left. So Qurupeco can make you the first elemental resistance armor in the game, and is insanely flamboyant. I will eventually try to make a set for you so I can kind of show you what it looks like. It can also make your first fire weapon in the game, which is very good because a lot of things in the game are bad against fire. So I'm probably going to make the fire hammer and show you that in a few of my next videos. I might as well just fight the Great Jaggy while we wait for my rewards to scroll across the screen. The other useful thing about Cha-Cha is he will often harvest down monsters, so you can get one extra carve off of them. Now, the other thing I haven't managed to do yet, because I don't have any friends online at the moment, is get the Great Jaggy Mask, which I meant to do so I could more easily show you all the equipment, or all of my favorite equipment. Oh man, it's good to be back. Anyways, that was the Qurupeco. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this episode. I'm actually going to show you some of the in-town stuff, if you feel like sticking around, just because, you know, it's kind of an essential part of the single player. I think I currently have one fishing boat that I can sort of cast off using resources. Let's check it out. Ba-da-da-da. Come on, loading times. Stop. Oh, apparently Cha-cha has something to say to me. No. See, he got another Crow Pecco scale from me. What a nice guy. And he also learned Defense Boost. No, I don't want you to stay in the forest. So every once in a while, Cha-cha will give you a recipe for a new mask, or you'll be able to trade off of it from the captain, who I don't think has arrived yet. So if you go to Villager Request yet, if I get a couple velvety hide, which you get off those silkworm type things, then I can make his fluffy mask. Oh man. Okay. So one more thing you want to do every time you're here is you want to dispatch one of your boats. Apparently I can't dispatch anything. Oh, I lack the required resources. Well, damn. Never mind. Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time, unless he has another recipe. Oh, slots. Okay, anyways. I'll see you guys next time. I'm actually going this time. Bye, and I'm happy to be back with more Monster Hunter Tri.